Hey there folks, welcome back to Lost in the Curve. You know it's not easy making these videos. You got to get into all kinds of awkward positions. I'm going to talk to you today about junk drawers. I think everybody's familiar with the junk drawer, and every household I've ever been in has at least one. Some have several. But it's usually a combination of frequently used tools and old parts of kitchen gadgets and old half-burnt candles. I've got a little bit of everything, and this is the stuff that some of it gets used a whole lot, some of it hardly ever. But I've come up with this thing that I'm going to try out on this drawer, and it's a junk drawer tote. And what it is just a simple box, basically, and with a handle inserted. And let me kind of walk you through. I've already built this thing, as you can see. So what I did is just found some old half-inch plywood. It wasn't anything. It was in pretty rough shape, and I sanded it down. So you can use any kind of old plywood. You could use 1/4 inch. This happens to be 1/2 inch. But I just kind of pieced up the bottom here, put some little rubber feet on it, epoxied those on, and I used glue and coarse thread drywall screws, 1 1/4 inch drywall screws. Attach this off. You can find a piece big enough. You don't have to do the overkill on the screws like I did here. And then some screws on the bottom for the handle. 2 screws on each side. And then the only thing to really be cautious of is, like that old saying goes, measure twice, cut once. So you want to make sure that this thing is going to fit in your drawer. You want to make sure there's enough clearance so you don't have to open the drawer totally, but you can open it nearly all the way and pull this thing out without it banging up against your counter or the front of the drawer. Another thing to be aware of is you don't want your handle. When I first made this, I made it too wide here, so you want to make sure that it's going to fit in the drawer and back into its slot. So that's basically the way it went, and it's just a matter of loading this up. And kind of the theory is that whenever you do need a tool, whenever you're making repairs around the house, instead of picking through the drawer, you can just take the whole thing with you via the tote, and everything will be right there in arm's reach. So that's kind of the concept. And you could even load half of it with tools and half of it with old kitchen stuff, but the way I am, that's probably not going to work out. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this tip. This tote can be used for all kinds of stuff. Make one for your garden, make one for electrical stuff, electrical repair stuff, plumbing repair stuff, and you can even make them stackable. If this handle was a little bit lower, you could stack these on top of each other if you put your little feet right here in the corner to keep them from sliding away from each other. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Come on back if you can. Subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. I sure do appreciate it. Y'all take it easy.